For years, I let a room of people I didn't even respect decide who I was. They said a thing about me once, and I picked it up and I carried it. I wore their word like it was mine. I answered to a name they gave me. It took me half a life to understand. I was living out their sentence. They handed down a verdict on me before I knew my name. A word said in a hallway, a judgment made in passing, and I took it and I swallowed it, and I built myself around it, and I spent my best years being the man that they decided. I saw myself through their eyes. That's the trap that no one warns you. I'd walk into a room already knowing what they think, and I'd shrink to fit the picture, and I'd answer to the label. And the strangest part of all of it, I never asked them why, because a verdict feels like truth when you're too young to question. It comes with all the weight of every voice that says it too. And a boy who hears a thing enough stops hearing it as opinion and starts to hear it as the simple final fact of who he is. But a verdict's only words, it's only breath dressed up as law. And the judge that I've been serving was a room that never knew me. And the day I understood that something in the cell came open, I was their verdict. I wore it like my skin. Every mirror showed me back the man they said I was. Then I took a slow dose of the truth that no one gave me, that the ones who judged me never had the standing to convict. I was their verdict. I'm not anymore. Here's the thing about the people who decide the man you are. They did it in a second and they never thought again. While I served out the sentence for the next unbroken decade, and they'd have been surprised to learn I ever heard the word. That's the cruelty of it and the freedom both together. They weren't even watching, they forgot the thing they said. I built a prison brick by brick from one offhanded judgment, and I was the only guard and I was the only wall. So I stopped not all at once, you don't walk out that clean, but I started asking whose opinion I was bleeding for. And every time I couldn't name a single soul worth answering, another stone came loose and there was daylight through the wall. I was their verdict. I built my life on it. I let a passing sentence be the measure of the man. Then I took a slow dose of the truth I should have known, that a judge you never chose has got no power you don't give. I was their verdict. I'm not anymore. A coat can hang so long on you it starts to feel like bone. You forget you ever put it on. You think it grew there, and then one day you catch it in a window and you see it. Just a coat, just cloth, just something you can take off if you choose. These days the measure of me is a thing I hold myself, not because I'm arrogant, but because I finally asked who I'd handed the ruler to and why the hand's not mine. And I couldn't find a reason worth the years I've given up, so I took the ruler back. I measured by my own marks. Now my marks are hard, I tell you, harder than the rooms were. There's a man who sets his own standard, sets it high and pays it, and I'd rather fill my own bar than pass it someone else's. That's the freedom no one mentions when they tell you to stop caring. It isn't that you measure less, it's that you measure true. I answer to a standard now, but it's a standard that I chose. And the difference is the whole of it, the difference is my life. I was their verdict, however long it held. The cell was only ever locked from a hand that I called mine. And I take a final dose of the truth I carry to, that no one has a verdict on a man who writes his own. I was their verdict. I'm not anymore. For years, I let a room of people I didn't respect decide who I was. Not now. I took the word back. I gave it to no one. I was their verdict. coats off, the cells open. The judge went home years ago, and the man who walked out isn't the one they sentenced. He never was. He never was.